Just waiting for Bold and Beautiful, the last of the 31 to be installed. And they're under starter's orders, and they're off. And they come out to a pretty level break and showing good early speed as they start to settle down is Scrummage, Quality of Fire. And then comes Well Covered, Scouts Mistake. And so running through the first furlong, Scrummage, one of the leaders from Leonidas on the far side. Then comes Come On the Blues, just in behind them Tom Forrester. Then comes Indian Sign, Kalari Bay. They've run very nearly the first two furlongs. Leonidas, the leader from Come On the Blues, and just in behind them Indian Sign. Indian Sign is then followed by Tom Forrest and Kalari Bay. Then there's a gap back on the far side to Bold and Beautiful. On the near side is Trying to Stop Me, Scrummage and Vintage Toll. And then just in behind them comes Wild Hope. And towards the rear of the field, as they pass the 6 markers, Leading Star, Immortal Dancer and Milk Heart. And so they're split into two groups. Leonidas at the head of affairs on the far side. So as they now start to run towards the 5 marker, Leonidas just about still in the lead, back to Graham.
Split into two groups, and on the far side, the overall leader then. On the far side, Alia-Beer, Kafuma racing up there too. Also coming with a run, Come On the Blues, Leonidas bang there. But the stand side now beginning to make good ground. Scrummage has done her work, but still just has it from Virgin Isle. The favourite right on the stands rail, Fish and Chips, makes good ground. Just over 2.5 to race. Scrummage still the leader from Fish and Chips and Virgin Isle on the near side. On the far side, it's Kalari Bay. Also up with the pace is Indian Sign in the white jacket. 2 out. An Indian Sign on the far side from Come On the Blues. Finishing strongly on the far side is Tremblant with a pink cap. On the near side is Fish and Chips, who leads from Capricorn Sun and Scrummage, and they've got 1 furlong left to race, and Tremblant is the overall leader on the far side. Tremblant in the pink cap from Bold and Beautiful. Finishing very strongly is Kafuma. Capricorn Sun and Fish and Chips won't win. They're on the stand side. Tremblant's going to win it at the post. Tremblant is the winner. Kafuma second, Capricorn Sun third, Rourke 4, then Bold and Beautiful 5, Scrummage 6, Wiki Wiki Wheel 7, Wild Hope 8, Leading Star 9, Indian 10, then Indian Sign came 10. The back markers include High Pitched, and last of all was in fact Moon Dawn. And so the result of this, the William Hill Cambridgeshire, it's a win in quite emphatic fashion for number 3 Tremblant, owned by Mr. Khalid Abdullah, the 16 to 1 winner of this tremendous handicap. Trained at Epsom by Ron Smythe, a terrific horse for Ron. Ridden by Pat Edery, his 146th winner of the season. And Tremblant, our 16 to 1 winner, bred by Captain A.D.D. Rogers. Second was number 2, Kafuma. Terrific race for top weights then. Kafuma, ridden by Gary Carter. And third, I think we'll find, was number 20, which was Capricorn Sun, ridden by Joe Mercer. Joe Mercer's good run today continuing. And Leicester simply got it wrong. He chose Fish and Chips, who finished behind. Well, I think we'll find the 4th horse home was number 18, Rourke, ridden by Willie Carson, who at one stage was lined up to ride Tremblant. Tremblant was an emphatic winner at Doncaster when he came home there. He came home in style. Then Ron had asked Willie Carson to ride. Willie couldn't do it because Stable had a runner in Rourke. Tremblant proved to be the case, proved to be the winner, and Tremblant came home well.
What a lovely horse he is, Tremblant. The distance doesn't seem to matter to him. The race doesn't matter to him. He always runs his race. And as so often happens, all the early pontifications about the draw went up to Swanee because it didn't matter where Tremblant was drawn. He was always actually going to win this Cambridgeshire. He's just a really tough, consistent, good racehorse. On the rail there, Lester Piggott knows now he's not going to win the Cambridgeshire ever in his career. He's working hard, but he's looking over to the right. You can see Capricorn Sun has the legs of him. His stable companion, he even chose that one wrong. Kafuma, Lester turned him down. He's running really well in the blinkers. But over to the far left, there's Tremblant and Pat Edery. We've gotten to known to love him this season. He's a big, long, striding horse. He stretches his head out. He really races towards the line. People wonder whether he'd get the 9 furlongs. He's got it well. He's won the Cambridgeshire, and he's won really handsomely. A really super smashing horse, Tremblant. Those who've backed him through the season must have had a big picture of him on